Okay. Okay, so I have nobody in here, but that's okay because if you do hop on here in the last minute, just kind of play the playback. I'm about to just go in and start talking because for editing reasons, I find that nobody really cares about my intro. So I guess I'm just talking to myself right now. That's fine. So anywho, um, I'm gonna be telling a story about how I found out that the man I was dating, was on drugs. And I'm not talking like, weed. I'm not even talking like a little bit of the stuff that they be putting up their nose. What? My what? Yeah. Hmm. Mhm. Okay, so I'll have my time and editing for these kids is telling me great. But anyway, um, so I found out that he was like doing real drugs. Like, was that like class A, B? I don't know how that works or how whatever, but these is real ass drugs. So, I don't know if I should tell like how we started dating. I don't know. Okay, so this is supposed to be a story time, and I'm supposed to be telling how I was dating this guy that was on drugs, and I didn't know, and yeah, so I was trying to set the computer up to where I could see who's all in here, but I can't. So whatever, I'm just about to start telling the story, and if you're listening, you're listening. If not, oh well. So I was dating this guy, right? No, I'm gonna start from the beginning on how we even met. I met this guy through one of my best friends. She actually met his brother on POF or some shit like that. I don't know, but I used to work at the airport. So one day I get off work and my sister texts me and she's like, "Hey, I'm at this guy's house and I don't feel safe. Can you come over here?" So I'm like, "Okay," text me the address. And I have this little, pew pew in my purse. So I'm thinking that I'm just, about to go rescue my sister from these bad guys. So I pull up to this house and I go into the house. No, I she like yells from the door like, "Hey!" So I go into the house and she's sitting on the couch and there's this dude sitting next to her and she looks very uncomfortable. And I'm like, "What's going on? Like, are y'all okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, he just wanted you to go and get him some weed." I'm like, "What? Okay." So we all hop in the car. I go, and he gets out to go get the weed, and I'm like, "Why did you bring me? Like, why?" She was like, "Well, I didn't feel safe, but then when you was on your way, I felt a little bit more safe." So I'm like, "Okay, whatever." Needless to say, I digress. So he comes out. He's like, "You're pretty. My brother might like you." And I'm young at the time. Now that I'm older, I realize that that probably was a red flag within itself. But whatever, I'm like, okay. So Um, we sit at the house, we're smoking and waiting for the brother to come. And the brother gets there, he gets off work, he comes to the door, and is the finest man I have ever seen in my life at this point walks through the door, y'all. He is so fine. Well, I don't know who's in here, but walks through the door. And when he walks through the door, I'm like, ooh, like he cute. Like must like he cute. So me and him start talking and the conversation kind of goes from there. And he's like, spend the night with me, you know? Was it the smartest thing to do? No. But as you hear in this story, I did a lot of things that were unsmart. But I didn't matter, whatever. I'm like, okay. So I spent the night. Things are great. He has to go to work around the same time I have to go to work. He doesn't have a car, so he's like, "Can you drop me off at work?" I'm like, "Yeah, all right." So I drop him off at work. I go to work. He texts me like, "Hey, after work, you should come pick me up." So, long story short, for like a couple weeks, we're doing this back and forth. I never left this man's house, with him every day. Now, as I've been at his house every day, I start to notice that, he's a little weird, but not, I don't know. That's mean. I don't know if I would say weird, but, he was different. And he was like a little mean sometimes, but I need to go back and say he's a gang member. So, and I grew up kind of sheltered, not kind. I grew up in the middle of Compton, like born and raised. And my mom struggled with her sobriety issues and things like that. But my dad, because of which, my dad and my grandma kept me very close, to them. So I did grow up in Compton, but I was like bust out to like the school in Granada Hills. Like I say this to say that I didn't see a lot of shit coming. Like I didn't see it coming that this man was about to take me for a ride. But whatever, I digress. So I see weird things, but the one weirdest thing that I see is there is these Visine bottles in the bathroom in the top of the cabinet. And in these Visine bottles, the water is like brown, like ish. I don't know. So one day I asked him about it. I'm like, "What is this in the Visine bottle? Like, it's brown. Like, it's not that." And also I wear glasses, side note. So occasionally I will need Visine, the little eye drops to put in my eyes. But anyway, so he's like, "Never use this." Like, and he snapped, like he's yelling, like, "You never use this. You don't pick it up. You don't nothing." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna touch your stuff." Now he's on probation, so every couple of days we're going to the place for him to go pee and check in with his probation officer. And he's going to work. Like we have this routine. It's really boring, so I'm gonna fast forward because really nothing happened in this time. Um, but every so often, like every couple of days, he will be in the bed sick. And he'd be like there for a couple of days, and then he'd go take his drug test, and then he'd be cool. And I mean, now I know the pattern, but at the time I didn't notice. So he graduates from his class, and now he's not no longer on probation anymore. And when he graduated from his class, like it's a big thing. Everybody's excited. His mom lives in Alabama, and she's gonna come out and visit, and like it's a big thing. So on this day though that he graduates, I go with him. Y'all, I was invested in this man, mind you. Like I said, if you watched it, if you was listening before, I was sheltered. So this man was taking me for a ride. Like I just, and it was exciting. You know, I had never dealt with anybody like this, never dealt with anything like this before. So it was cool. And you know, we always he had his own place, and I lived in Los Angeles. Like that was rare for you to know somebody to have like be that young and have his own place. But I didn't know that when you get out of jail, that let me tell the story. So anyway, so he the day that he graduates and he gets off of probation or parole or whatever he was on, he takes me to the projects on Imperial, the Imperial Courts. Now I think they call it something else, but I don't know what they call it. But I know the real name for him is the Imperial Courts. And he takes me to these projects and he's like, I have to go talk to my cousin or some shit. Wait in the car. And he comes right back right after this. And mind you, we've been together for a couple, I'd say like 3 or 4 months now. So I've met majority of his, and mind you, from the moment I met this man and we spent the first night together, we never parted ways. Like I was at his house every day, and his friends and family used to come over all the time. So I felt like I had met majority of everybody, but I didn't know who this cousin was. So, as me being young and dumb, my first instinct is, do he got me at the beach house? Like, is he? Let me find out. Because, mind you, he has a baby mama. So, and I hadn't really met her at the time. So, I'm like, he got me at this bitch house? Like, if they celebrate, I don't know. My mind went left, baby. And it didn't go left to where it should have went. It went left to bitches. Y'all, if you hearing this and you a girl, baby, you need to explore all avenues before you just think it's a bitch. But anyway, so he goes in the house. He like, oh, he not here. We got to go somewhere else. So we go to Compton Ave, like down Compton Ave or whatever the case is. And the reason why I'll never forget this is because I didn't know. I've been living in Compton in Inglewood, and like this. I've been living in this area my whole life. And he took me behind the prison or not the prison, the jail, and his house is back there, and I didn't know that. Like I'm like, oh, I never knew this. So we go and he goes to this house and he comes out and y'all, he is happy as could be. He's skipping like a motherfucker. Mind you, this man is like 6'3", 6'4". He a big man. He's big. And he like big Mick, like good 300-400 pounds. Just how I like him. But anyway, so he's skipping to the car. And so he like now he's off probation parole, whatever he was on. So he's like moving a little different too. But anyway, he grabbed the Visine bottle and he immediately puts this black stuff into the Visine bottle and shakes it up, like put some water in it and shake it up. He does this right in front of me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is really going on? So when he first does it, he don't say nothing. I don't say nothing. He kind of just drives, and I ask him about it, and he like kind of changed the subject. He's like, oh, you want to go get something to eat? Let's go get something to eat. Now at this point in time, too, I know he sells weed, and I know that so I'm thinking maybe this is something that he, now that he off probation, he about to go back to selling other things. So maybe this is something that they got to do to sell whatever they got to sell. I don't know. But the man puts it in the bottle, shakes it up, or whatever the case is. We go get something to eat. Um, and then it's time for us to go to work. Now, I probably didn't tell y'all we worked overnight. So I go to take him to work. I go to work. Maybe an hour into him being at work, he calls me like, oh, I got fired. And I'm like, what? You've been at this job this whole time. But it's just weird to me. Come to find out later on, I find out that he quit that job. Like he got to work after he got off probation, he didn't need the job no more. So he just quit, like flat out. And he's like, don't worry about it. I'm going to just start selling. Da, 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 like, I'm going to take care of home. Now, mind you, this is his house. I live at his house. So I don't care. Like, and his rent is like 100 and something dollars. Like, it's not nothing. And I make pretty good money at this time. So if I need to step in and I need to, pay my man bills, I can do that. Now, red flag number one. But I thought I was in love. So when you think you in love, and if it's any ladies in here, again, I can't see who's all in here, so I'm just talking. But if it's any ladies up in here, like, just know, don't be too in love to where you start taking care of nigga, because that shit crazy. But I'm like all in, so I'm like, it's okay, I'll take care of him. Like, I'll pay the bills. His rent ain't nothing but $100, until he get back on his feet. So at this time though, he's dropping me off at work, and he's, doing whatever he's doing that night, and we're sleeping together all day. And so it's working out in the beginning because I'm like, oh, I don't think he's cheating on me. Like, he wasn't giving me no impression to think he was cheating on me. Like, he would come up to my job, you know, and that's actually a red flag, and I never even noticed it. But on every one of my breaks, y'all, he would come to my job. I smoke, and he would come and smoke with me or whatever. Well, at the time I smoked. And he would come smoke with me. He would bring me food, just whatever, like any reason to be in my presence. But he started to become like real possessive too. Like one day I was getting off work, and my manager, who was a guy, was walking out with me. And we're just having conversation. I worked at the airport, like I said, and it was a good night. We did cabin cleaning, and we didn't have any delays or anything like that. It was a good night, so we just having conversation, talking about it. And he comes out the door and he started mean mugging my manager, and he like yelled at me like, "What you got going?" I'm like, "That's my manager. Like, you're tripping." He would call my job like all hours. And that's another thing too, ladies. If it's not your husband, he shouldn't have your work number. Like, don't I learned that the hard way. Like, I didn't don't even give my mama my work number no more because of what that man did. But he was like blowing up my phone at work, like just making sure I was at work and where I was supposed to be. But I'm not thinking it's of it. I'm more thinking like, oh, it's not cute per se, but it's just like he's being possessive because he loves me, you know. And his mom, I remember I told y'all he graduated from his probation class when he got off of probation. It's like a whole of graduation. So his mom came out here to celebrate. So she comes out here to celebrate, and she's like, hey Ash, can I ask you a question? And I'm like, what? We're in the kitchen cooking. She like, why you with my son? Like, you know what he does. Now, when she asked me, do you know what he does? I assumed that she was asking me, do you know that he sells narcotics? And I'm like, yeah, I know what he does. Like, it takes care of the house. And the look that lady gave me, like, girl, if dumb was dumb, mind you, this is his mother. And she like, she like, no, like, he out here selling it, but I think he might be using it. And mind you, his mama just flat out just says it. I think he might be using it because he out here like letting everybody borrow it, and that just seemed weird to me. And back in the day, because his mom, mind you, is an ex crackhead. Her and my mama used to run together. Different story for a different fucking day. But his mama, like, back in the days, the hustlers who used to be giving it away normally used to be hiding the fact that they was doing it. And I'm like, why would you even say that about your son? Like, y'all, I got an attitude with his mama. And I'm like, why would you say that about your son? Like, that's my man. He don't do drugs. Like, you tripping. Nah, you know, no. And she's like, okay, I'm going to let you figure it out on your own. This is what his mother tells me. So we going about our fucking lives, like, and I'm believing my man standing 10 toes behind my man, because I do ask him, like, are you doing drugs? Are you doing something, like, like, that's weird. He like, no, I'm not. My mama just a hater. That's what he says. My mama just a hater. So I'm like, okay, I'm young and dumb thinking, yeah, everybody just hating off our relationship because, we just met and everything did move kind of fast. Like, at the point, it had only been like 4 or 5 months that we had been together, and now we live together, like, live together, live together. He's driving my car. Like, I'm paying the bills. Yeah, I'm an idiot, but I'm not really paying no attention to the fact that I'm an idiot because I'm in love and this is my man. And you have to realize too, he was selling some type of something because every day he was bringing in everyday money. And if you know anything about everyday money, it appears like you have so much more than you have when somebody's bringing it in every day. Because like, we're going out to eat every day. Like I said, his rent was only $100. You feel me? So the rent getting paid, and then we just kind of fucking out the rest of the money, paying the car note, just the stuff. And so something happened, and I got into an accident in my other car, so I got a new car, but I needed some insurance. So he ended up getting the insurance in his name from it. So he's like, "Don't worry about it. I'll take care of the insurance." Now, if you know anything about drive time insurance, buying a car from drive time, if you don't have your insurance, they will tow your fucking car. Now, this will come up later in the story because I didn't know that, but that is the lesson that I learned. This man is supposed to be paying the insurance. He out here selling drugs all night while I'm at work. Fast forward about 2 months later, it's Christmas time. I get in trouble at work. Now, it's it's a little side story or whatever the case is. Me and my manager was hella cool. We were so cool. And I was fucking up at work and he calls me one day and was like, "You about to get fired." Like, no, he texted me, he was like, "You about to get fired," long story short. And so I went to HR and was like, he told me I'm about to get fired. And so they fired him, y'all, and put me on like leave for like 3 months. So I'm at home for 3 months, but I'm getting paid a full paycheck, 40 hours a week, getting paid. So I really wasn't tripping, but I was kind of bored. But in this time I'm at home, now I'm at home 24/7. So I'm starting to see things that I previously didn't see before. I worked all night and I slept all day, so it allowed him to be able to do a lot of things. But now I'm at home 24/7. So, baby, he can't get away with nothing. He up. Like, he's still trying to be up all night and still saying that is because he's selling. But I'm like, okay, well, if you selling and you up all night, that's fine. But now I'm about to come hang out with you because I'm still on this overnight schedule. And he's like, no, that's not good because what if I get caught up in this stuff? You could go to jail. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. I could. So how about we create a schedule or something to where, and mind you, y'all, I'm still not really thinking nothing of it. I'm just thinking, maybe I'm smothering him because I'm at home. I work normally and now I'm at home in his face. But he's starting to get so mean, like just mean as fuck. And also, too, mind you, these Visine bottles is starting to pop up everywhere. These bottles is everywhere. Like at first, when I first moved in and he was on probation, I would see one or two Visine bottles in the medicine cabinet. Now I'm seeing Visine bottles in the bed, in the couch, on in the kitchen. And he was a very clean person, which I noticed that a lot of people who've been in prison like for a long period of time, they're clean people. But he was a very clean person, y'all. It's fucking Visine bottles in the shower. And then he started to like get comfortable and started to just like hit the Visine bottle in my face. And then one day I asked him about it. I said, "Did you just like put that in your nose?" And he was like, "No, you tripping." Like this man trying to make it seem like I'm crazy. And y'all, I was like, okay, maybe I am tripping. So I said, okay, I really want to know what this is. I'm gonna go ask my brother, but I don't want to. Mind you, nobody knows what is going on in this house. Like the little things I'm finding, because my family likes him. My mom, my dad, my uncle, but my mom suffered or struggled, however y'all say that, with her own sobriety issues. So my mom kept telling me, like, "Girl, some that boy is on some shit." But she couldn't figure out what it was because her drug of choice isn't his drug of choice. So I don't think it presented his itself to her like that, but it definitely presented herself like he got an addiction. But I cut my mom off because you ain't about to talk about my man like that. And for a person who you only can recognize it because you fucking had an addiction, baby. I was mad, baby, and mad and love, and those are two bad. That's a bad combination. But anyway, so this man, I'm finding Visine bottles everywhere around the house, and he's starting to do weird stuff. Like I said, he's starting to get mean. He's starting to get possessive. Like one day, no, okay, it's not even that he's starting to get possessive and stuff like that. He's just mean, but he making more money than he used to make. But one day we're driving down the street and we're on the way to get something to eat, and I'm just looking out the window because I'm really evaluating my life and how I got here and why it's just so terrible. Because he's mean to me. Like he broke like three, four of my phones at this point. And he did buy new ones, but that's not the point. Like he was just doing shit, and I wasn't used to that. Like I told you, I was very sheltered, so I'm not used to somebody like just being mean to me for no fucking reason. But I'm looking out the window or whatever, thinking he like, that nigga. Mind you, it was nobody outside. And I'm like, no, he like, I know who live in that house, and that nigga something something something. And if you looking at his house, then you must know him. And I'm like, no, I don't know him, And I just break down crying because I'm like, why are you being crazy? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, I love you. And mind you, because I'm not talking to nobody, I moved out my mama house to move in with this man. It's been 6 months, but this has been like the worst 6 months of my fucking life. Like, this man just doing shit to me. So I'm crying because I'm like, I don't want to go back home because I don't want to give them the satisfaction that they write that you are a fucking loony crackhead. But I just, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to thug it out. So this man turns to me was like, "You crying because you guilty? Get the fuck out, y'all." This is my car. So I'm like, "What? Why would I get out? Like, no, I'm not about to get out the car." Like, so now we are physically fighting in the front seat. But this man is six something, 300 pounds. Like, y'all, he wasn't really winning. I would give it, I pat myself on the back, baby. I was giving it all I had. I was putting them shoulders into everything. Anything my daddy ever taught me, anything my brothers ever taught me, baby, I was giving it all I had. And I somehow got my foot up and I kicked him in his face. And when I kicked him in his face, like he ended up getting out the car, and I jumped. I don't know how I did everything so quick, but I jumped over to the driver's seat and I drove off. As I drove off, I realized, y'all, this man has my fucking wallet. So when I'm like, oh, he got my wallet, I try to drive back or whatever, and I see him standing there and he bleeding, and he like, nah, fuck you. And I'm like, okay, well, can you just give me my wallet back? I'm trying to be nice now, like, you know. I just kicked you in your face. Fuck that. Can I have my wallet? Long story short, that nigga did not give me my wallet back. I did not call the police because my mom was trying to call the police, but I didn't want to. I didn't call the police or nothing, and I had like maybe 14, $15 in my wallet. I was gonna go pay my car note and some other things that day. Like, I don't remember what all I had to do that day, but I took out majority of the money out of my account to go do this. Why? I don't, because he had talked me into having cash. I kind of feel like he started the argument to get my cash, but shit, oh well, he got it. So I move out of the house. My mom and my brothers come, and I get all my stuff out of the house, and I fuck his house up on the way out. I I take all the groceries out the refrigerator and I throw them on the floor. I take all his clothes and I spread them all over the place and I put bleach on them. And I just do the most. Like, I did the most or whatever the case is on my way out because I really thought I wasn't gonna never be with this man again. So I was mad. He stole $1,200 from me. Not only did he steal $1,200 from me, but he put his hands on me. And that was the first time I had ever dealt with anything of the sort. Like I said, I've never had a man put his hands on me. I had never had a man I had a man like maybe yell at me before, you know, but never that. Like, my brothers even, like, we a fight or something, but my brothers never even, like, the way he had beat me up, y'all, it was terrible. But fuck it, you feel me? I went along. I moved out. Me and my sister got an apartment together, you know, and I was like, I was keeping it as a learning experience. Like, okay, you never been through nothing like that before. But okay, you'll never go through that again. Like, you'll never let a man put his hands on you again. Like, fuck him, you know. And now what I should have been doing is getting some therapy on why the fuck this happened, but that didn't come till later. Because me and my sister, we get an apartment together. We we do every, you know, we I do everything to get this man out my mind and out my life because that's the best thing to do. But he, as soon as I get my apartment or whatever, he right back. He called me and was like, "Oh, I seen his me and his cousin followed each other on something, I think Snapchat or something, but he seen that I had moved into the house and he was like, "Oh, you know, I want to get you some furniture and I want to help you out and I just came into some money, you know, like, let me help you out." So me being dumb, and not necessarily me being dumb, but you have to realize, y'all, I gave him a lot and I put in a lot. Oh, I'm done now. It's official. We are done. Oh wait, no, it's a dot right here. Listen. It's done. Fuck. Okay, every time I say that, I keep seeing some little missing spots. Whew. Yes, it's done. This shit took me 3 weeks to do, and when I mean I thought I was gonna be done in like a day. Yes, we are done. Yay! I can't believe I'm done. I think that's what I had to do. I had to talk through it. Goodness. My boyfriend gonna be like, thank God. Woohoo. Okay. So is it going to fit in the book? Oh no, it's not gonna fit. It's not forever. No, it's not gonna fit. I wonder if I cut it all the way around. It don't fit at all. That's crazy. We're done now, finally. And I tried to add it to the book and I can't. Why can't I just win? This has been the worst experience ever. And you know why? It's because it's the biggest canvas I've ever done and I didn't even realize it. Ah, fudge. Okay. What are we gonna do? How do you fit something in that doesn't fit? You think I could just cut? If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be highly pissed. Oh shit. Okay, let's see. Oh, it cut. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I just cut this desk. My boyfriend gonna be like, girl, I can't leave you alone for nothing. Okay. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better that it might fit in the book now. If it don't fit in the book and I just cut this canvas, ugh. Like I said, this has been the worst experience ever for me. I ran out of um, drills for certain ones. So if it looks weird, it's because I was making it up as I went along at the top. And at the bottom here, you see right here, in this little area right here, that's made up. And then I dropped all of the red ones. So I just put them all in this confetti thing. And I just kind of went for what I knew. And thank you, hi. I really just had to, this has been a very hard experience. And I'm just so happy it's over. Alright, let's try this hot. Trouble, hush, babe. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. I feel more optimistic about it fitting in the folder now. Please fit. Hold your breath. Please, 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 please. Ooh. It does not want me to be great. I'm not surprised. This is the biggest one I've ever done, and it's the first time I've ever done squares. And it's just, okay. I'm so sick of these squares, these things. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Ooh.
A lot going on. I hear it in all of your songs. Niggas been doing you wrong. Really been doing you wrong. On days you feeling like you on your own. I wrote this for you to put on. Thank you for sharing your light, your voice, and writing a beautiful poem. Just 32 breaking tears. Be getting choked up when I hear it. Seem like I keep crying off so much since a nigga had me kids. And I don't know what it is. That made me so sensitive. More than I already was. But never mind that. I'm back. I'm sending you this little audio hug. The hopes that you smile, forgetting the stress that piles from all the above. The more that we hurt, the harder we love. As soon as it's gone, we gotta re-up. It's just like a drug. If people knew half of the pressure, they know that it's hard to be her. I'm sending you scissors and Ari, my love. Y'all holding us down, y'all holding the crowns. You ever do something for me? Don't hesitate, please. Just hit me and I'll be around.
Mhm. I finished and I tried to put it in the thing, but it didn't fit. No, the beads keep falling out. I'm so happy this shit is over. It's in the thing. Oh my god. I need to vacuum. I have these, and this is why your dad keeps telling me I need to find somewhere else to go. He woke up, he had beats on him. Thank you, period. My baby said my work is to keep you on. She don't know that she's the reason why I need it because she be stressing me the fuck out. What? Yep. That one didn't take me too long, but the one that I just did that took me 2 weeks. That was my first time doing squares, and then that was my first time doing one that big. He off the same movie. It's I forgot his name too. I got a movie about. I mean, a video about him. I have made a meal smush, smush, smush. The mushroom. Oh, the other dude. Okay.
You should play for Sonic whatever that one is.
Here, I need a I spilled a whole bunch of them.
You still alive?
Yeah, I haven't been on live in like 3 days.
I'm watching a movie.
The new Malone?
Huh?
You said the new Malone?
I said Marmot.
Um, the one with Chloe or Holly, whatever the girl name is.
Chloe? Yeah. No, I'm not watching that one. I'm watching a different one. Where, with the Chloe one, they went to a place and then that's when they fell which one. That's how they did it. But this one, they been Marmot and the boy fell when they went there and then the boy became to have powers because he fell just when the full moon came. So now he's a mermaid and he has a lot of powers.
Um,
And he gonna kill everybody because he got this what's that thing? It looks like a fork but it's big. I forgot what it's called. But it's like 3 things, yeah. He had one of those and then if he like grab it then he can kill everybody with it. And then the girl was big told him that he's a mermaid. Tell him that they're mermaids. And the boy told them out their mom that he's a mermaid because he trusted them. They didn't tell him.
where did it go? A couple live streams ago, they asked me what I do with my extra things.
Beads.
I put them in here. And then, yeah. And the other ones are all over my fucking floor because, yeah, this was a bad one. I'm happy to clear this up. And then I learned the smart way to do this shit. I have this shit everywhere. Gosh. Alright. I'm gonna be smart this time. When I get off live. Give me a couple minutes. Cause
You know something?
of course.
You should go live or making
the bags. You wanna go live making the bags?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we gonna do it at?
Probably like I don't know, like it's a big space set.
You wanna do it in the living room?
Living room? I was finna ask that, but I don't know. Yeah, I do.
Alright.
I'll pay the bill.
We about to start a new one and I have 4. But I'm gonna put this big ass one to the side because I just did a really big one and it gave me PTSD. So I don't know, what is this? This is a tree. I think I'm gonna do this one. I think this will be light work.
You scared me.
He scared me too.
Why is he barking at?
He's crazy. Trouble, chill out.
I was finna say in case he's in the living room. You can make another one?
I'm about to set up for mine.
What is that one? That's cute.
I know, I didn't even know what it was. Like, it wasn't mine.
It's lips.
Smoking.
I was gonna say if you do this.
Yes.
Look.
So this is the one I just opened. Ooh.
You gonna start it?
Mm-mm. Ooh, no. I can't start it right now. You gotta put something down to hold to. I gotta switch the angle of the camera. But you gotta put something down to hold it so it'll. What's the name? And then it comes with this crap. Yes, because they were our wafers. Mm-hmm. Huh? No, I cannot.
I would join your ride, but my iPad's dead.
Ooh, yo, what?
It's dead.
Why's your iPod dead?
I was on it. It went dead since yesterday.
Why you don't charge it?
Because I did charge it, but every time I said it's charged it, and it turned off. No. You know when like.
Is something wrong with it?
No, my iPad is perfectly fine. It says charger because you know when like you have an iPhone, iPad or something, and it will show that little battery thing if it's charging or not, and it will say it's not charging.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
It will show that charger, and it will have like the lightning thing, and it will tell you if it's charging or not. Don't everybody has it. Your phone ever run dead before?
Hmm?
Your phone ever run dead before?
That ain't my girl, that's my nigga. Catch me out on Ocean Drive with her. Catch me in the whip, ride with her. Such and such, Barbara B, hypnotized with her. Can you get that job in Tampa? That's only 4 hours away. Take a car, take a plane, baby, whichever is fast.
Do they have any stitch
Whichever one is in the household.
Oh, we did have that phone.
With her. Can you get that job in Tampa?
And Terry's life shows on my new house.
Take a plane, baby, whichever is faster.
It's cute.
Whichever one is in the household. Oh, yeah. Oh, never knew, no, I never knew that you be a
I
freak.
need to figure out what a movie goes Stitch Canal because I watch every single episode and every single movie. And then the movie I keep watching TV is Cinderella.
Let's make it happen, girl. I need some time. Speaking of time, won't stop. It's the feeling that I get when we out here. I got the room in the crib and a liquor too. I speak your soul, I release in your spiritual. I be your muse, bring your easel and pencils. Here you go, you try to teach with them bitches. You could ride on me just like you ride me a lip to turn. She said I'm trying to keep it tight for my nigga, girl. I like you. Always just another interview. Question on question, girl, you know I don't do interviews. It's pitiful that when I'm with them other I'm pretending shit. Oh, you work at college, you in dental school. Wifey, now you come to college, you in dental school. Young toy, fingers you took. It's only right that I swing by and hit it too. First base, second base,
What
third
movie
base.
do you first name?
Trying to get you
Hmm.
in your birthday.
What movie do you first name?
I know these other niggas
I get perfumes from a lot of places.
that would hurt me, you feel me?
They should clean it. Oh shit. What? My brother has the other half. We did that when we were younger. Um, since I was maybe like 17 or 18.
I don't have to watch. I can just watch this. You know somebody texts you. You know somebody texts you because it doesn't say it on here.
No, actually I don't, and I don't be knowing the people call me neither when I'm online.
It's on me.
I know.
Why don't you say touchscreen?
Cause it's not touchscreen. You got some money for a touchscreen computer?
Where's your mouse?
I said my backpack. I was working in the car when we came to pick y'all up. We went to go look at a house. My AirPod right here. They're right there.
Storytime ASMR. Storytime live stream on YouTube. That's what it's called, Storytime.
No, I was gonna do my story time, but you're in here and you don't need to hear that story.
What happens if I throw some trash? Would you be mad?
Yeah, you can throw in trash.
No. Because ain't you supposed to know which one is in?
That I already did.
Oh, you already labeled it?
That's why I cut it off, because I don't need it no more. I guess I should just change the story to the story when I met your dad.
Uh-oh. I didn't touch anything, did I?
You made it work. It's fine.
What do you mean I made it work?
That wire is loose.
What, this one?
Mm-hmm.
I need... By the way, this is broke. One of these are broke. No, it's this.
It's that one. It's not broke. I need to find the screw for it. I put it together myself before your dad moved in.
to go to the hotel.
It's beautiful.
But we got photos there.
Where is the
Daddy.
No, your daddy always in my room. I mean, my stuff, touching stuff.
So you are finna start.
I'm not about to start it.
You just fixing it up?
No, why do you ask me questions? Shut up. Everybody ever told you annoying.
Or somebody tell me, I don't care. I'm supposed to care because I can make our glasses work. Gotta do this. Yeah, this is a smart idea.
What's a smart idea, ma'am?
Actually, no, it's not because both our faces look like some. So I try to put these together. Put our glasses together.
Hey, Tess.
Trouble's on your couch.
Trouble, you better get your butt off my couch.
Who's reading?
My new friend, my new YouTube friend, Tess.
Who? Test.
Mm-hmm.
Test. Test. Is that a human name?
Obviously, it's a human name, but
Is that TikTok live? YouTube
no.
live? Yeah.
I haven't been on TikTok lately.
Yeah, cause I know you don't make little TikTok videos.
I need to.
Yes, do it in a way. Ah, not tripping. Oh, come on. Your hair is. If your hair was this long, would you be mad?
Yes, I'm tired of this hair. I will never get my hair this long again. Stop, girl. My edges is not ready to be blown.
How did you do this?
Do it.
Put these strings in there.
I didn't do it. I paid the girl to do it.
Love for my baby.
Baby, when I say,
Can I hear you?
I hope not. I said, I hope not. That sounds terrible.
You say you hope not.
When I get done with this, I'm gonna get off. And then I'm gonna
Do another live?
not right now.
Because I want to do the thing.
Oh, you wanna go live when we do your stuff?
When are we going to do that?
We still gotta go to the store and get more stuff.
First, I'll do that stuff first because,
You just wanna do it.
yeah, because
You bored? We'll go read a book.
I do.
I couldn't wait to have kids to go tell my kids to read a book when I was bored. It's another book in there, I'm sure.
I got a lot of books.
Exactly, so go read one.
I do.
You disturbing my life. They supposed to be listening to music. Not you. And you don't got no juicy stuff to tell me.
I do.
Oh, well then tell me. You can stay if you got some juicy stuff. What's up? What's going on in the house?
In the house?
Yeah, what's up? What's the tea? What's going
You
on?
live here. How am I supposed
But
to
y'all
live?
be hiding stuff. So but you be
Hiding
telling. Yeah, you sure didn't tell nothing about the boyfriend. You didn't say nothing at all.
Exactly.
Exactly. So give me the tea.
Because I don't want to get in trouble.
Well, she already in trouble, so you might as well tell it now.
No, you don't. How about this?
Tell
I'm
me.
gonna tell you about this boy in school. Well, he's weird, okay? I'm gonna tell you.
Yo, you gonna tell me your tea? You don't want your sister to get in trouble more than she already is. She didn't even get in trouble like that. Your dad was just mad. He wasn't even mad. His feelings was hurt. Because so you telling me you really didn't know what was on the phone? What did you see? So okay, then that's what I'm saying. So what did you see in the phone?
Okay, so first, so sometimes when Aries don't have like a phone or something, she will connect to my tablet.
I heard you tell her the other day she wasn't about to get you in trouble. Yeah, I heard you. She asked you for something on the iPad, and you said, you're not about to get me in trouble." Why did you say that?
I don't remember what you. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway.
She said, "Okay, so Aries are the school part."
Okay, the part when she would use your tablet. Start up there.
Okay, so this is when we was at our house. Okay, so we was at our house, and
that's why you kept changing the password to your tablet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we was at my house, and she connected her like it was before that day. At nighttime, she connected my tablet to her phone, Snapchat. So she forgot to unconnect it. So I was on Snapchat, I was watching videos and stuff, and then I'm like, this don't look like my like Snapchat stuff. So I got off and then I saw it was Aries' name. So then I was looking around, and then it said my dad name. So I went to it because like it's my dad. Of course I can go through it, but it wasn't actually my dad.
So it said daddy or it said dad?
Daddy. And so wherever my dad seen, I saw too. It's on the area.
So what did you see?
So first it was like something like some text and then text texting and stuff, and then he texted or something, but I just didn't know what it said. So I just got off and then I was looking at my dad because my dad was like right by me, but like across from me, sitting down. And I looked at my dad, and then he said, "What you staring at?" So I just said, "Never mind." And then I just got off Snapchat, and then I told her to get your Snapchat off mine. And so, oh, I know. Then I know what you're talking about.
What? So tell me. I went through the phone too. So why you still keeping secrets? She already in trouble. Tell me. What did you see?
So
what did you see?
It wasn't no internet, so it was a picture. It was a picture or something, but it wasn't.
It was a picture of what?
Because it wasn't no internet, so I couldn't see it.
So you still trying to cover for her? We seen the pictures, homegirl.
I didn't see the picture because it wasn't no internet.
Whatever. So you just said I seen what y'all seen because I went through the phone too.
No, I mean like the texts.
Okay, so what did you see? You seen her say? What did she say to him?
So first, no. So first, I saw.
So the kids be telling others to go.
First I saw a picture, but I couldn't see it because it had that no internet sign. And then, I saw some text, but I forgot what most of them said.
Oh, I didn't. I seen them. Don't worry.
But the only thing actually, I couldn't see anything because the internet thing. So, all I could do was actually get off of it. And now I remember what you're talking about, what happened yesterday. She asked if she could get on my tablet, I was watching TV. That's when I said that. And she tried to,
yeah, don't get your tablet taken letting her use your tablet because she in trouble right now and you know she in trouble. So if you get mess around and get your tablet taken, that's on you.
She asked me to do something about tablet.
And I heard you tell her, no, I'm not about to get in trouble because of you. Okay, I be listening. I just don't say nothing.
About what happened last school. So it's this boy. He had like 3 girlfriends, and all the girls was 9, and he's 11. So he got held back like twice, and he's supposed to be in 6th grade, and he's only in 4th. And he was dating my friend. My friend's only 9. And he started dating like a lot of girls that was under his age. Some of them now in the 3rd grade too.
You got a boyfriend? You have one yet? You be kissing boys?
Because one time I liked this boy.
Nah, I'm not gonna tell on you, but I'm not responsible for if the live family tell on you. So you better, get your life together. But you in the 3rd grade, so you don't need to be worried about boys. You in 4th grade?
Yeah.
It don't matter. You don't need to be worried about boys at all.
Oh.
And neither do your sister. What'd you say?
I said
oh, well, finish your story before you get popped in your mouth. Hurry up.
Why?
Because you always got something smart to say. Now hurry up with your story.
Okay. And another girl came over and she was passing notes at recess. And then when she was passing her note, the other girls that he was dating started crying because she asked if they could date and he said yeah. So the other 2 girls that he was dating started crying. And then
the other 2 girls he dating? So he was dating 2 girls in the 4th grade.
He was dating 3 girls. Ooh. The other 2 was crying, but the other one was.
And here I am.
And
I just got one boyfriend.
And then after that, my friend, she's one of his girlfriend. she looked at him, and she started, he instantly started calling him some the V word, and then me and my friend was laughing, but I didn't want to get in trouble, so me and my friend left. And then that's when the teacher was coming over there, and we went around. My friend was crying, and
She was crying because the boy.
yeah, because the boy cheated on her.
What the fuck? How? What do you? Okay, what is cheated? Cheated on her mean? What does that mean?
There's another person with their name like that.
What does he do with her? What did him and your friend do?
What do you mean?
Hmm?
What do you mean?
What do they do?
I'm just gonna go.
Robert, this is Ashley.
Yes, Ashley. Hey, this is Ricky Gann over in Amarillo, lead driver.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for you. I have vans over here that are needing tires. I know I'm not going to get no approvals today, but I can get the tires and I go ahead and get them put on. I've already put in my request,
Okay.
but I know I'm not going to get any approvals. The vans need tires put on them. And they're also the vans that I need to do inspections on. And they got to be done by noon Monday.
Okay. Well, even I'm not even home to be able to approve it. If I'm not
No.
around my computer. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, that's why I was calling to check and see. You know what I mean?
No worries. I wouldn't. You can give me a call a little bit later. Maybe I could. I'll be home maybe after like 6, but I'm not home at the moment.
Well, I've got the vans out of service, so I mean, they're not going to be moved. They need tires on. So I'll just wait till Monday until they approve them, and then I'll get them put on.
Alrighty.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
No problem.
Right.
Fuck the part about it. I could have did it, but I refuse to do certain things on the weekends.
I thought that was her computer.
That was right. It was. Wait, which one?
No, I mean, what you just said was to have your computer.
I know. I did say that. Mind your business.
I also said you wasn't home.
I did say I wasn't home. Why is you minding my business? You supposed to be telling me the other people's business. I'm telling people my business.
But it was anyway because the live wasn't on.
I don't care. The live. It's only 2 people on the live at the time.
Is it my dad and Elise?
No. Your dad, he does follow me. My man does follow me for y'all, whatever. But
I followed you before him, actually.
you did. You know why? Because my man is a hater.
You know who else is a hater?
Who?
Izzy. Because that's my dad, so I'm here with him.
Period. She a hater with her dad. You heard her.
Ooh.
So that
Okay.
means she need to go live with her dad. Because I'm about to put him out.
You wanna know something?
What?
And it's because you know that you have to pay your bills.
I do. I know.
And you're gonna miss him.
I am gonna miss him, and I'm gonna have to pay my bills by myself. You're right.
Well, I showed you that car.
That's okay. But I was paying my bills before I got with your dad.
You wanna know something?
What?
See, yeah, no, I was just sitting on your phone. Okay, you wanna know something, Abby?
You want to know something?
What?
I'm the only dad's girl. I'm the only girlfriend that your dad ever had that gave you your own room, huh?
Huh?
So I'm the only girlfriend your dad ever had that gave you your own room. And I should take it back because you bad as fuck.
I can take yours.
She gonna say she gonna take mine. What the fuck you gonna take my room?
Huh?
I did tell you that he made me mad one time. I said I'm gonna move out and you can live here by yourself with the kids. And he said we're gonna follow you.
He gonna follow you?
That's what he said. He said, I'm
That's a
just gonna
creep,
follow
right?
you. He is a creep.
If he's a creep, why you gonna leave him?
Because I love that creep. Okay.
You think I'm better at gymnastics or ballet?
I haven't seen him ballet.
Oh, look.
This is
Tell them,
the new project.
tell them how I'm in gymnastics so I get to go to the place.
She's in gymnastics and she's what's the whatever she said.
I'm going
We
to
got
go
the
with
new
the
ones
people.
in here. Okay, here. Put this in trash for me. I'm about to get off live. We've been on here for a long time. I will be back later. I never get on this early actually. Test when you gonna go live or what you gonna do so I can get on your stuff. But yeah, we are all done. It's done. We got everything beaded up, sectioned off. I'm gonna show y'all one more time. This is the new canvas. And we're officially done with the other one.
Yeah.
If you want to go back, I know it took 3 weeks. We are excited because it took 3 weeks. If you want to go back and hear the story time of how I dated the guy that was on crack. No, he wasn't on crack. He's on heroin. You can listen. I didn't finish it because she came in the room and I can't be telling my kid about how I make bad decisions. Because then she might start making bad decisions.
I know Chris Brown. My sister thinks he's cute. My older sister does. She's old enough to have a man.
She's not old enough to have a man.
Yes, she is.
Do your daddy know she got a man?
No.
Exactly.
Actually.
So if you got to
You wanna know
sneak to,
something?
if you got to sneak to have a man, then you ain't old enough to have one.
No, my mom doesn't have a man.
Okay, but do your dad know?
That's because, no.
Exactly. Your dad the last know everything. And I knew too.
Let me tell you something.
I already met him and everything.
Let me tell you something. Actually, when I went over to my mom's house, my dad went to pick a bee up. I mean, drop a bee off. And Nani came to the window to take a cuckoo.
But what on?
She said, I said she looked at a little cuckoo. She had this, she's dressed on. It wasn't even a dress. It was like a cover. You know those covers, but it has like, she cut it to arms, and then she cut the arms off, and then she put a head thing on it, and then she made it a dress. And it looks kind of crazy. And she came out with only one last one, and then she went to the store. She went to the store that she worked there. And okay, and when my dad was dropping off he saw a boy come out the house, and then and then my dad was like, "Who's that?" And mom was like, I'm all alone," but she wasn't. But I'm pretty sure my dad noticed her.
I'm pretty sure he did too.
And then when he went inside.
So if y'all have kids in your house and y'all have the youngest, just spend some time with the youngest and she gonna give you, or he or she gonna give you all the tea. Because if you play the playback, she done told us about everything. She done told us about who got a boyfriend, who boyfriend is what, who been had a boyfriend, and then I low-key been asked her a question like, hey, I already do that. I didn't, y'all. And she told me some shit I didn't know. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, so we got a lot done in this live. Not this weed in here. We got a lot done in this live. You probably wondering why I'm just talking to the one person in here. It's probably my man. Hey, babe. It's because I use this when I download this and I edit this and I make this into actual videos, lives and my lives and stuff. So I would love for you to come and see them. Tess, if you still in here, when you go live, I'm coming over there. So let me know.